that changes up my game plan entirely. Like, that confirms it's either Imperm or Veiler because I have a monster on the field. And if he tries to Imperm Jackal King, I'll just Endymion negate it, bouncing my Citadel. Or maybe Endymion bounce himself? I don't know. As long as Citadel can hold spell counters for Jackal King. But then again, yeah, I think I might just have Endymion bounce himself. Yep, see, told you, it's Imperm. Called it. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna have Endymion bounce the Citadel. That way, if Endymion gets destroyed, I'll have a follow-up. Well, technically, yeah. Yeah, it could have gone either way. Honestly, it's like whatever. If he really wants to get rid of my Jackal King, that means he has a monster effect he really needs to activate or something. Okay, and I have Called By. So Called By can get me that, I'll let that resolve. I'll let this resolve. I'll Called By Maiden. That's what I'll do. Unless he's gonna go straight to battle phase. Okay. Discarding Barrel. Now I have my spell counters to negate with Jackal King. Yeah, I know, that's why I'm holding Called By for it. I'm a Called By Maiden. And then use Jackal King's negate on something else. Grabbing a Veiler doesn't do anything because, again, it's his turn. He can't Veiler my Endymion. That summons it in defense. So that's not threatening me immediately. Though he can go into Ultimate Spirit, in which case I'll just chain negate with Jackal King. Ah, he's making... Okay, I see what he's doing. He's making a Tyrant. Okay, so I can't actually negate that. And he gets to reset his Imperm, which is going to be annoying. And he's going for Magia. Oh boy. I mean, I should have known when I saw him grabbing Kaiba Man. Wait, is he properly summoning Ultimate Spirit? This is probably bait. Let me see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's not enough. Negate that. Don't let him make Ultimate Spirit, even though it's bait. Yeah, this is Ultimate Spirit, and I know it's bait, but whatever. So he can either make Spirit Dragon or Tyrant. That mentions it from deck to grave, okay. Toggle on, just in case he sends Maiden right away. Jet, ooh. Okay. I could technically preemptively call by the Jet, but I'm just trying to see what plays he makes. Is he going for Spirit or Tyrant, is the question. Link 1, okay. Because he doesn't know about Call by the Grave, obviously, but... Okay, Mausoleum. I'm guessing he has his additional normal summon of like a tuner or something. So it probably has another Sage or Maiden in hand. I can't. I already negated with Endymion. I protected my Jackal King from getting negated, remember? Ah. And I negated this thing to stop him from making ultimate spirit. And this is probably going to be a regular spirit, which is going to turn off my Call by the Grave, unfortunately. All right, he's making Tyrant and Spirit. Yep, there's Spirit. And he gets to reset Imperm for next turn, and then resummon Jet as well. And I can't negate this now because Spirit will jump off the field into Ultimate Spirit to protect it. So yeah, I can't even do that. Yeah, this is probably a loss. He has a lot of damage on the field. I mean, again, maybe I could just to force it out, which I doubt he'll do, but... Because this will be forced into defense, and then it'll be popped during the end phase. Oh, he's making double Spirit here. Yeah, okay, yeah, that, never mind. Yeah, I'm mega dead. Again, my hand wasn't good enough to play through a single freaking Imperm. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that he had Imperm in his hand turn 1, I could have definitely put up a much better board. No, I wasn't outplayed. My hand just wasn't good enough to play through a single Imperm. It wasn't an outplayed thing. I couldn't play through a single Imperm, and he had the perfect hand. And I'm dealing with hecka hands now. That's all about stealing my shit. Yeah, exactly. My hand was bad. Well, it was good if, you know, my opponent had no disruption, but, you know, Endymion, you know, needs more than one combo line, so... Oh, Mimigal stuff. Fun. So now I have to discard a card when it flips, which is going to be annoying. I guess I'll send one of my baby jackals. And he had the dragon. If he sends the dragon to my field, that's going to be annoying. And the field spell is going to floodgate me. Yeah, he's floodgating me. Ripple Bird, what does this thing do? Alright, so forcing me to discard, give it to him. Let's just pitch a baby Jackal, cause whatever. If I can draw, like, pretty much my only out to the field spell, if I only have one monster, yeah, I need like a Jackal King or something. Something that I can tribute summon for. Well, I can't normal summon. So special summoning is still fine, but I can't normal summon. Wait, no, that isn't... Never mind, I can't even tribute summon over it. So never mind. Yeah, if I can't even normal summon, that means I can't even tribute summon. Now I gotta worry about the back row. Oh, is this a utopic stuff or whatever? Yep. Okay. UDF. It's a monster negate, but yeah. And it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, right? Yeah. Again, the biggest unknown is the back row, and obviously potential hand traps. Oh, and it's Hecka... Right, I forgot it was also Hecka hands. He pitches one of Called By. And he sent his set call. So he set Called By, and he has a counter trap. Which one is that? Monster spell. He has a spell trap negate. Great. Okay, so he knows I have Into the Void, but that's it. There's Jackal King. What's this thing do when it destroys it? It just sets it to his field, okay. Let's see if he negates the institution. Is it a spell trap card or effect, or just spell trap activation? Okay, activation, not an effect. He let it go through. Alright, he let that go through. He can't negate this with the counter trap, but he has something else. He'll probably try to negate Jackal King or Servant. Let's... Should I go ahead and grab Servant? I think I'm gonna... Why would I set... Oh yeah, scale it. I'm gonna play around Imperm here. Watch the last card in his hand be like Ash or something. I'm playing around a potential Imperm being in that middle column. Yep, there it is. So he's bound to get back to my hand, which means I can use it again. Is he going to negate it this time when I reactivate it? No, let's go ahead and get this into the void out because I have to use it now just in case he decides to negate Jackal King. Chicken game, that's fine. Because I have a feeling he's going to negate Jackal King. Yep, there it is. Okay, what's this thing do? If added to my hand during the draw, except during the draw, I special summon a card from hand. Okay, that isn't not doing anything. He doesn't have called by because he sent it to the graveyard. Master Cerberus, which works actually. This actually works. This is another spell trap, balance or negate. I can get my hands on another Jackal King. And of course, the last card in his hand is Ash. Because didn't I literally say the last card in his hand was Ash? I literally predicted that shit. It's always Ash, just the last card in their hand. Of course. Draw another dead institution. The last card in their hand is always fucking Ash or something. I could have completely made a comeback there if he didn't have that Ash. I need a really good... I need something activated for my opponent that doesn't... If he negates into the void, then Talents will come in clutch, but if I get drolled here or something, then yeah. This hand ain't the best. I need one more activatable spell card here. Which he has something. He has either Maxi or Fuelos. Well, I think I have to scale Magister here to see if he activates something. Because if not, then yeah, this hand sucks. Otherwise. Yep, of course it's Max C. How much am I willing to commit to this Max C? Like, I have to Pendulum Summon regardless. To at least get a disruption out. I didn't normal summon. Maybe I should have Talenced first. He has another disruption. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna Talents, look at his hand, and then Servant. Yeah. He's gonna chain it now so I don't rip it out. Oh, it's Vanquish Soul. Okay. Do I negate Holly Sue? I think I do, right? Don't negate Holly Sue? No? Just negate effect on field? Alright. And he gets another draw here after I summon. And he has double Izuna, which doesn't matter, because I need to have 2 or more cards in my hand for him to normal summon Izuna without tributing. He's probably going to tribute summon over the Holly Sue, though, right? That adds a Speller Trap. This adds another K9. Which one do I get rid of? Mad Love or Case? Do I get rid of Case or Mad Love? I get rid of Mad Love, right? Because it's an attribute he could use. Spell card. Okay, y'all are saying 2 different things. Say Servant Summon Endymion to negate the spell, and Bomber is saying to rip the spell. What does this thing activate with? Earth and Dark. You can just negate the other card. True. I'm gonna rip the I'm gonna get rid of the Case for K9. I mean, yeah, he's gonna get another draw off of this. But yeah, I definitely summon the Endymion here. Well, y'all were telling me 2 different things, so I didn't know which one to fucking go for. And he drew Raisin for turn. He drew Raisin for turn. So he's probably gonna summon something like Caesar. I mean, he can't destroy Endymion, so might as well, right? Might as well just go ahead and negate this. He has to commit like a normal summon to either Raisin, there it is. Normal summon to either to Raisin or something. Jialong, yeah. I can negate the field spell or something. Yeah, Reflection does absolutely nothing. And Jacqueline doesn't do anything either. If he thinks he's gonna pop the Magister, then no, that's not how that works either. I'm honestly surprised he didn't try to pop Endymion, but I guess he actually knows that. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it changed my Endymion to defense. I still get the search, and he has Ash. So his 2 draws was Ash and Raisin. He's gonna attack over Endymion, so I can't negate the field spell now. Oh, that non-target returns. Okay, but it doesn't return Endymion. It'll return Jackal King to the hand. Yeah. No, Jackal King, because Jackal King has the lowest defense. And he has Ash, though. The problem is he has Ash here. And he doesn't attack Servant. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I guess he actually does read. And maybe that's why he's not returning my Jackling back to the hand, even though it bounces my monster negate. What does he do from here? What did he add? That's it? He sets the trap during the end phase. So this is going to be the Snow Devil. I'm assuming. Yeah. I'm assuming he has the attributes because he has Ash. He has Raisin. So he has Raisin's Engrave. He has Fire. He can get Earth by bouncing back the Holly Sue. And he has 2 Izunas in hand. And Izuna's Earth, right? What attribute is Izuna? Well, he didn't even summon Izuna. Izuna's Dark? Okay, so he has the requirements then. All he has to do is bounce the Holly Sue back to hand. Then he gets the summoning requirements. I can technically negate Ash here. Yeah, I can negate Ash here. I think I go for Endymion first. Magister summon Endymion. I'm trying to think, how do I do this? Do I Magister summon Endymion or just search Endymion out now? He's going for the Snow Devil. Yeah, I know. He's either going for Raisin. I think he's going for Holly Sue for the Snow Devil. Do I negate this? I think he's trying to Snow Devil me. Theoretically, what happens if I negate this? I can't negate Ash. I think I actually have to just let this go through. No, he goes for Raisin, okay. If Master resolves, you don't gotta worry about Snow Devil? Yeah. So I think I gotta go for it now. Is he going for Caesar? Oh, he's going for Caesar, isn't it? This adds... Yeah, I think I go for Endymion with Magister here. No, going for Borger, okay. Maybe he already has Caesar then. Summons from extra deck. And lowest defense is still Jackal King. Or is it Magister? Magister's the lowest defense now. So Jackal King is protected from being bounced now. Yeah, Magister's... So yeah, Jackal King and Endymion are both protected from both being bounced and from ashing my Spell Power Mastery. search out servant. Return with the what? Lowest defense. He's returning Magister. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to bait it with Institution. I think he's trying to bait me. With the lowest defense, which is, again, Magister. And he's chaining Snow Devil. And I negate Snow Devil. I bounce Servant here. Bounce itself to board wipe? Yeah. Endymion bounce himself. Holly Sue, okay. Yeah, I wasn't planning on negating. Again, I need to play around that Ash. So Endymion, yeah. Endymion bounces himself. He bounces back Magister, which is fine. Careful with the field spell. He can protect his board. Damn, that is right. Then I could technically go Garuda, right? Let's see, if I remove 4 to go for Garuda. If I go 4 to remove Garuda, that'll leave me with none. So we can Ash that. But then that leaves me susceptible. No, that just takes that's lowest attack. Okay, that's fine. Master Research Magia? Maybe. But then he ashes that. And then what? Screw it, whatever. Is this worth negating? This doesn't do anything, right? If I negate this, what can he do if I negate this? Holly Sue takes control of Servant, and that's about it. And these both activated. I think I'm gonna risk it here. It's probably bait, but whatever. All I can do is Borger summon and draw. I'm gonna be careful though, because, you know, console activations are a bit finicky. I'm down to 60 seconds. Raisin, double Izuna, Borger, I think. I will after the fact. This is still a pop 4. It's a pop 4 regardless. And this ain't enough for game. Maybe, actually. Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't scale that Magister then, huh? Shadow, did you see how much time I had left? And you know how the connection is on console. I would have been at risk of timing out if that happened. And again, you know how slow the connection is on console, and how long it takes me to activate effects because of that. In addition to the game just trying to freaking screw me out of victories by making me time out, going from like 30 seconds to 10 in like a snap. Well, yeah, it must be nice. I don't have PC, so I gotta... If I want to stream this game, I'm stuck streaming it on console. And this hand loses to a single disruption. Unless I draw something good, if Spell Power Mastery gets negated, I lose. And he has Drill Beam, so that's a very high chance. In addition to them probably having Ash or something. And he's summoning a Driver for Drill Beam to be activatable. Well, then that turns off a Gamma, potentially, so that's probably Drill Beam. Oh, alright, he's a Floodgate player. Great. So he's playing Floodgate. So Spell Power Mastery is already turned off. Yeah, I can't... Well, again, he has Drill Beam. That's the thing. He has Drill Beam, so he's probably going to Drill Beam. He has Drill Beam, dude. He's going to Drill Beam it. There's no way he's not gonna let it go through. Unless he, like, Drill Beams the Institution. That's, like, the only chance I have is if he Drill Beams Institution. Okay, he actually did. And that's 2 spell counters. I actually have a chance now. He actually Drill Beamed. He actually did. But now I gotta worry about a potential Ash. If I get Ashed here, then yeah, that'll be game for me. That's all it took. Fucking Floodgate player mindset. Out the Floodgate, they fucking surrender. I mean, yeah, but I was gonna try to play it out because I drew like what did I even draw for turn? Did I draw Magia for turn or did I draw the second No, I had double institution. Man, my mind is so fucking stupid. That's at least clip worthy. Not enough to save us an actual replay, but definitely clip worthy. Cause I had Endymion, double institution, Magia, Spell Power Mastery, and Magister. Which one did I draw for turn? Was it the second institution, or was it Magia? Or no, I think I drew Magister, right? Ah, okay, this hand's a lot worse-ish, kind of. I could potentially get Jackal King out so long as I draw another spell and don't get drolled. Chicken Game can't get ashed. But if I upstart and I get drolled, I can still at least activate Chicken Game and then scale the other Reflection to get the 3 spell counters to summon Reflection, or summon Jackal King from the hand. And I have talents. So now that I have talents, my opponent probably has like no disruptions whatsoever. Or he has just Imperm that plays around it. Okay, that's actually really good. Just let me know if my opponent has Imperm or Valor. No Imperm or Valor yet. Seems like it might be a beyond the moment, because again, both of my reflections are out of the deck. So I'm just gonna see what I randomly draw off of Electromite. I'll get another Jackal King at least, and then I have to probably go beyond unless I get like actual really good top deck. And again, Jackal King's protecting me from Nibiru. I'm already at 4 summons here. And Astrograph will be the 5th. So if my opponent has Nibiru, I will know. And have a way to protect it. I technically could have popped the Chicken Game, but I do want that extra draw. Scaling, again, I already have 2 Jackal Kings out, so I can still Pendulum Summon 1 from the extra deck, so getting my 3rd one out ain't that bad. Using my 3rd Jackal King as a scale is fine. Into the Void, okay, let's see what I draw off of it. Hey, there's Servant. Cool. Now I can actually scale Servant and grab Endymion here. Somewhat full combo. Not full power combo, but close enough. And before you know, I get super volleyed. Nah. I want my Endymion to have a spell counter on him. I could set the talents and pop it. Or I could use the talents as bait. Because again, it gives me a chance to use Endymion twice. Obviously, I'm popping the chicken game, but... And I have to set the talents anyways, because I used Into the Void. So I'll leave the talent set as a potential, you know, bluff. But let's see, and before you know, I get Super Polyed or Dropleted or something, or Dark Ruler no more. Or Kaiju to death. Ah, Greensmith. Do I negate? I have 3 monster negates. I'm gonna negate that. I probably should have negated the one with spell counters, but it's like whatever. Negated with the one that had spell counters. Yeah, don't let him get that. Ah, Noble Nuts. I don't know what the choke point of this deck is. What do I negate against Noble Nuts? I have up to 2 spell trap negates. And of course he already has the other Lacrima. I feel like he's trying to use the Fiendsmith engine to force out all of my disruptions first. Excuse me. I feel like I'm gonna have to negate Sequence. I could technically just negate this. But he's gonna summon an Engraver and then possibly force out my other monster negate. Whatever. But again, don't you just love it when, you know, the opponent can just force out all of your disruption before committing to their actual main plays? Is he rank 6ing right away? Was it Caesar? Okay, I'm guessing he's going to attack into Endymion. Or one of my Jackal Kings first. Because they're going to have double Jackal King to pin down the Caesar. So he's probably going to attack into 1 Jackal King. Yep. So I'm down to just 1 monster negate now. But that's all he has, so I'm good. And Servant doesn't do anything. I could just crash Endymion here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just crash Endymion. Or I could scale Servant negate, bounce himself, and then pendulum effect. Hold on. And he can't negate this. And I can pendulum summon as well. Yeah, he's dead here. Okay. What's up next? I still got like a whole fucking hour left to go on this, so... Oh boy. Okay. Okay. This hand is pretty good. Obviously, Droll completely shuts it down, but we'll see how this goes. I'll start by normal summoning Baby Jackal. I mean, this kind of makes it harder to tell what hand traps my opponent has, but Baby Jackal getting those spell counters early can be really helpful. Okay, so my opponent could have something. Imperm, Valor, Maxi, Fulos. It could be a bunch of things. He has something. Alright, he has Fulos, whatever. Is that all he has, though? Okay. Seems to be. Let's scout for Ash. I do at least want to put up a Jackal King first. No Ash. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and summon a Jackal King before he gets an Ash. I could summon in Endymion. Garuda, huh? I'm almost tempted to just try to go all in, but considering I already used my normal summon, I'm like less tempted to. So this would just be Jackal King and Endymion pass with a Garuda in hand. What does Pendulum Summoning do? Nothing. I mean, he will get use out of my chicken game, which isn't the best, but, you know, it's something, I guess. Now have Garuda as a potential disruption. Or just discard fodder. Or I could just grab Baby Jackal back, yeah. Baby Jackal can be... Just grab back the Baby Jackal from my deck here. To deck in a little bit. And that'll be my turn. Because I didn't use Into the Void, so these stay in my hand. Alright, yep, he's using it. Is he gonna draw or pop it? Alright, so he's going for a kill here. Guess he already has everything he needs. Rhoda, whatever. It's a one-up. Is this Heroes? It could be Heroes. It could be a bunch of things. Sky Striker. Okay, it's Vanquish Soul. I could just bounce the Raisin right away. If he summon... Is it special summon or just summons in general? Normal or special summons. Okay. Oh, actually, never mind. He put it in the Endymion column. I could just let that resolve. If he tries to pop Endymion, then yeah, whatever. The fact they put that in the Endymion column and not the Jackal King column says a lot. Please activate him. Unless you... Yes! Bro did not read. Didn't even have to worry about forcing my Jackal King. No. You can do that. Huh? White card, no pop. Alright, there's Zhao Long. So Holly Sue is one of the important ones to negate. I think. Right? Add a Vanquish Soul. What do I negate here? It's still hard to do. But then if this is Vanquish Soul, Garuda will trigger the Garuda will trigger the K9 cards. So I gotta be careful about that. Yeah, if he has any K9 cards in hand, Garuda will trigger them. Okay, special summoning a Vanquish Soul from hand. He's gonna do something to force out my Jackal King. Is it the Mad Love? With lowest defense. Who has the lowest defense? Jackal King. So this is probably gonna force out my Jackal King. There's the field spell. And he gets protected as well. I'm tempted to just negate the activation. But whatever. There it is. Force my Jackal King negate. So yeah, so he does have K9 cards. What do you summon? Noroi? What does Noroi do? If this card is normal or special summoned, your opponent, you can normal summon without a hand, If this card is targeting your hand. Yeah, I'm pretty much forced to negate here.